I put us on recording, and let's see if Kuzaya is coming again, but I think we can start. I will make a quick introduction because Varta never be here with me. So I'm Raíza, I'm from Rio. I work as managed content. I work with WordPress, no code, low code, and open source. I'm here on TalkNtalk more than 1 year. As a host, I think 4 months. I love being here. I love this place. I think it's a therapy. And I can improve my English and my skills. And I think that's it. Marta, I like pick someone and this person pick a question. Any question, if you wanna pick, don't necessarily be in the order. So as you the first time here, I will pick you to start picking the questions, okay? If you want to introduce yourself.
Yes.
I'll be glad to hear.
I'm Marta. I'm 40 years old. I am married. I have 2 kids, and I work as a violinist at Minas Gerais Philharmonic Orchestra. And I'm here to improve my English and making new friends. And I will read the first question. This is my daughter, Elisa. Agora a mamãe tá falando. Why is career growth important? I think it's very important to work or grow up in our career because if we are a good worker, we will be more respected. We will be recognized. I think it's it, and that will be good for strength to go more motivated, and I think it's important for to be more happy with ourselves. I think it's it. And how about you, Raíza?
Yeah, I'm agree with you. I think if I work in some place and as a human, I like to be in growth every day. I think it's important to improve yourself. And I think in the company and the work environment, it's important too. And I think this, I don't know, if everyone starts works and be in the same place for life, I think it's not a good thing. I don't know. I don't like to be in the same place, not change the company, but the same place, like what I do in the company. I like to learn and do a lot of things because I think it's a way to improve ourselves. And how about you, Murilo?
Yeah, I agree, everyone. It's important for motivate everyone. For example, it makes sense for life too. The challenges like human or personal human or professional too, and it's very important. And the help is more and more people in the world. When you grow in your career, impacting more people too, and it's very important. And you know new technology, new learnings, and do you never make same things? For example, always another thing, is another knowledge in your life. It's very important. That's it. And you, coaching?
Well, I will say two reasons. The first one and the most important is to have higher salary, because that will have a better life. You have more uh, power purchase to live better, to do more things, to enjoy more, to have more free time, because more higher is your professional, your level, better sometimes will be your life. You have more uh, money to waste. It's not this direct way, but you have more, you live better, you have more comfort. So I think this is important because you can afford for health and education, and this is important. And sorry, we'll have more until you're growing your career. And the second part is the sense of accomplishment, the sense of get improving, to do something important, to be responsible, to say, oh, I started doing this, now I'm doing this. So I grow up in my career. I'm more, I know more, I'm more important. I need to be responsible for people. I need to be responsible for delivers, to achievements. So I think the feeling that you have about your own work is very important. And we feel better when we can grow up and do higher things. I think it's about that.
Good point, Pedro. Murilo, do you want to pick a question for us?
Yes. Next question, okay, can be number 2. At what age would you like to retire? Retire will be stop work.
Yes.
Same looks like, okay. The I think in the 45 years old in Massing. I will try happen it, but it's hard. I know. And I hard working at right now for will happen it in the future. I need it, hard working right now and study a lot day by day. And yeah, for me, that's it. Next, Marta.
I think I want to retire with 50 years old. I think it's a good age for stop and to rest and enjoy the life, and maybe earlier with 40, 48. I don't know exactly. And you, Raisa?
Oh, I don't know. To be clear, I think I will. I don't know, like work, hard work, but I think I will work for entire life because I don't like be à toa. Do you know? I like to be study. I like to. It's not a okay. I don't want to be this responsible to work to be able to pay for my bills, but I think I don't like stop work, like 100% stop and do nothing. I don't know. So it's a hard question for me. And how about you, Pedro?
Almost the same. I think, for example, if I would retire today, I totally would do that because we'll receive money to do nothing. But the meaning is not be lazy. So like you said, I think I will never stop to do something, but I will stop to work. I will spend my time doing other things. For example, nowadays I need work to have money to pay my bills. This is the common life. In the future, they will say, oh, you work too much and now you can rest. But I want to rest. I want to stay lazy. I want to do something. So I will try other ways to work, but not work. I will try something that I will try do something that I like. I don't know yet. I have a lot of time to think in that, but it's very common to see, for example, old people doing a lot of things and working very hard because they can't stay lazy at home, because this make you very bad, because our mind and our body will define. So I think we need to maintain doing something, but don't need to be work. So I think we can change that. I think everyone replied that.
Yeah, if you wanna pick a question now, go ahead.
Okay, so I will put the trip. What do you think you will do after you retire? I just say that I don't have any meaning. Let me see. I don't know. I expect that I can spend time with my family. So I expect that in the future I will have sons and grandsons and a huge family, and I will have money to travel a lot. This is my plan: have money to travel a lot, and meanwhile stay with family and say, "Oh, son, how are you doing? Are you okay? And let's travel a little." So this is my plan. How about you, Murilo?
I totally agree with you. Travel a lot and for spend more time with my family. Go running too. I play sports, health life, yeah, and keeping my mind with a lot of so much health and yeah, in, in general, that's it. And you, Raíssa?
I think the same. I don't know. I think travel and have a quality time with my daughter. I think it's a good plan for the future. I don't know, maybe grandsons and this kind of things, and be able to share this moment without any I forgot the word, concerns. I think it's the main plan is this. And you, Marta?
I am like you guys. I hope to have money to travel a lot with my family, to be close with my daughter, my son, my husband, and enjoy my life. That's it.
I will pick a question now. So, number 6. Do you think women are good bosses? Oh my. I think yes, because I think the woman in general has this I read in some place like it's a scientific thing. We'll be able to do more things in the same times and deal with this kind of positions too. So I think women are good bosses. But in the reality, it's not the environment you see, because the men fill these positions. I don't know, 90% in this the case, but I think we are good bosses. What do you think, Murilo?
Yeah, I agree with question because I had a lot of luck in my life because how how women that I work in my life, it's very amazing. I don't claim or I don't disturb me. Mm, not moment in my life. Yeah, and that's it. I this is continuing in the future. I need it. And then next, Marta.
I agree. Woman can be a good boss. I think we are more organized and we think more before do something. And but I don't know any woman boss. I don't know. I'm thinking about. I don't know. But I think women are estão conseguindo espaço. How can I say that we are? I don't know. How can I say that?
Space in the market. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's it.
Like getting space.
Getting space.
Yeah. And you, Pedro, what do you think about this?
I totally agree. I think women are amazing boss. They are more responsible. They are used to do a lot of things, and the most important, I think, they care more about people than men. I think man is very straightforward, and this is unpolite. So for a man, when a man is a boss, will not be too much respect for other men's below. And the woman, I think, is very respectful. So my boss is a woman, my future boss is a woman, the boss of my boss is a woman. So I'm totally accustomed. I'm also totally used to that, and I think, yeah, they are amazing, and a woman totally can be a good boss.
Murilo, do you want to pick a question now again?
Okay. Just a moment, please. Okay, number 4. How much money do you think you need to retire with your lifestyle? In my case, I will say suficiente.
Enough?
Enough, yeah. Enough for eat, enough for travel. It's very good for me. For example, I don't answer this in number 3 question. I wanna live on the beach. It's amazing for me, and the simple life, and the money sufficient for each and another things. That's it. And you, Raíssa?
I think I don't need a lot of money, but okay, today I don't have the basic thing I'm look for, because I don't have my own house. So I think if I have my own house and my own car, I think I don't need a lot of money to live, because I'm very simple person. I don't spend a lot, I don't buy a lot, so I don't think I need a lot of. But think about retired and travel and the plans I want to do when I have more time to I don't know, appreciate the life. I think I need a little more than I calculated. And you, Pedro?
Sorry, is the question 4? Okay. So how much money do you think you need to retire with your lifestyle? with my actual lifestyle, a little. This is very easy because the same. I don't have a lot of things. I don't do a lot of things, so I don't have expense bills because I don't have money. But if I would have, I will spend more and I will need more to retire. So I think ours is that we live what we have. So if I have this money, I will use this money. If I had 10 times this money, I will use 10 times more. So more I have, more I will use. So for this moment, I need a little, but in the future, I expect and I hope I will need a much to travel a lot, to buy a lot of things and to say, oh, I worked a lot, now I will only enjoy my life. And you, Marta?
I totally agree with you. We should spend what we have. We don't have to spend more than we have. And so I think I hope to have money enough to travel with my family, like I said, and have a good quality of life. That's it.
Pedro, do you want to pick one up?
Okay. Let me see. 7. If money weren't a problem for you, which job would you prefer to have? I don't know. Let me think.
Okay.
I think I would be a athlete,
Oh,
but this is for a short time because athletes can live doing sport for a long time. But let me try another one that. Do you know what's the name for this? He's a reporter that he lives all around the world. Bruno, I forget the name. Bruno something, and his work
yeah.
is travel and to report that and make a report record. So showing the cultures, showing the people, showing the food. And I think the name is Go to Where, in Portuguese, Vai Pra Onde. I think it's
Yeah,
Bruno something.
I know.
And I think his job is amazing because
Bruno De Luca.
Bruno De Luca, yeah. He's being paid to travel, to know people, to eat. So I think this is the perfect work that everyone can have. What do you think about that, Raisa?
Yeah, I think the same. I think I will work if I can work like this, travel and know more about the culture around the world. And I think I like to open. I don't know how can I say in English, but canoe, got you, like this stuff to to rescue the little dogs and cats because I love animals and I think it's if I have money, so I to be able and custard the things, I think this too. And you, Murilo?
It's very interesting question. For example, I will be in a surfer person because I go surfing in my free time since he was child, yeah. And but I don't have money. I don't earn money with them. And it's a good life and travel a lot. No new cultures, no new persons, no new waves, no new oceans, and fishing a lot and lifestyle. It's amazing for me, but it's a big dream, only dream. It's never happen. Only another life. Another life. It's can be happy. Yeah. That's it. Next, Marta.
Actually, I would not leave my job because I love my job and I like to play my violin and but I would like to have more time to cook. So I maybe I will study more to be a chef in a restaurant.
Good. Marta is very artist because she play and she wanna make food for the people. It's a kind of art too. I don't know, Marta, do you pick the second question or the second
Yes.
time? Murilo, do you wanna pick?
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself to be an ambitious person at work?
Mm,
Marta, you said interesting point. I like my work, my current work, because my current work, a lot of time, I have a lot of time spending with my sports, yeah, and permitting I live in anywhere. For example, nowadays I live in the beach because my work permit work from home, yeah. It's very amazing for me. I like my job. And in the future, I think living abroad for knows new cultures and new beach too. Yeah, and I need earn salary in dollar for becoming my life with my freedom to travel more, yeah, and because I am here for study and improve my English. That's it. But I answer this question. What number is the question?
number 8.
Equals 8. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, I consider myself because I try study a lot for put new technology in my work and improve your product, our product, and more performance, for example, and better life for customers, for our customers, and improve like myself. It's very important. And that's it. And you, Marta?
I consider myself an ambitious person because I always try to improve myself and to play better always and to know new musics to how to play. I always am studying and I think that's it. How about you, Raíssa?
Yeah, I think I'm very ambitious person too, in the life in the general, but not a crazy one, but I like to be ambitious because I've, like I said before, I don't like be the same place for a long time because I like to learn and I like to deal with a new people, and I think this is a good thing when you be able to deal with this, don't pass the limit. But I think in the work environment, it's an, I don't know, like a need, because if you wanna be a good worker and a good boss or have a good position in the company, we have to be ambitious. And you, Pedro?
Like you all, I also consider myself ambitious, and I'm always trying to be involved with the work, to do more things, to be more responsible, to have more responsibilities. And I think this is important because much you do, more recognized we will be and more we will grow up. So to be ambitious, you need to do more. If you do the same as everyone, you will be the standard, will be a normal worker. So to be ambitious, you need to work a lot. So I think I'm doing that. And is it?
Pedro, do you want to pick another?
Yeah, so with 9, would you describe yourself as a workaholic? Totally depends. I'm not a workaholic. I think there are time to work and there are time to rest, to enjoy, to sleep. So I care about my work. So I'm a work harder, but I'm not a workaholic. So I will never spend my health or injure myself working. So I like to work and I want to work, but not until the point that this will make bad for my health. So I think there are limit, and workaholics don't know the limit. And you, Marta?
Yes, I totally agree with you. I'm not how can I say that? Sorry, workaholic.
Yes, workaholic.
Yes. A workaholic is when you don't know the limit to stop to work. And I think it's important to think about a good health life and take care with ourselves. Spend time with us, think about food, about exercise, and stop to work for do this. I think it's important for the life.
And you, Murilo? Do you alcoholic person?
I was safe for my moon now. By now, don't want a cake because it's making a lot of noise. It's disturbing my conversation now. Discuss. No, not a problem. Okay, let's go. In the past, I agree with question because in the past I I have 2 jobs in technology. It's work a lot, and they working 14 hours per day in the weekend too, 7 days per week, for example. I work a lot, but now I improve my skills, my life. I I think that in my life, in my spend time with my family, everyone said, it's more important for me in the future. Yeah, I wanna keep it still, but if my work permits, my job permitted, yeah, that's it.
I'm
Some was not answers yet.
I don't answer yet, but
Okay.
I think depends. When I'm very excited about a project, I have to be careful because I have this will to end and to deliver it and know everything work and the client love it. So I have to be careful sometimes, but in general, I'm not a workaholic, but it's hard to control when I enjoy a good project. I will pick a question now. The number 5. Do you think women and men should be paid the same for the same job? Yeah. I think the answer of this question is, of course, why not? If you deliver the same, I think it's about delivering, it's not the sex, the gender. If you deliver who what asking for, I think the paid have the same, independent for the person who do this. And you, Marta?
I totally agree with you. Why not? We should receive the same money. How about you, Murilo?
I totally agree with question because it's important. How different delivery, it's important, and I was created with my moods. Nobody has difference. It depends your skills, your study, your impact in the world. Do not have difference for me. It's must same salary now in the future too. Yeah. The next someone.
I'm the last one.
Okay, let's go.
As Raisa said, of course, this is already a law in Brazil. If you have the same position and if you have the same description, you need to receive the same. This is a law. If you know someone in your company, or I don't know workplace, if you know someone that receive less and have the same description, this is against the line, and you can go to the government and say, oh, they are robbing me, this is sexist, and I will not accept that. So how we can not agree with the law? And this is, of course, as Raisa said, you have the same, you deliver the same, so don't make sense to pay someone because the sex. This, in my mind, this make any sense because the work is the same, and if you're delivering the same, the payment needs to be the same. And if a man is working lower than a woman, and he needs to be paid less. So it's about delivering, not about the sex. So it's about position and deliver, as Raisa told.
Yes, exactly. But it don't happen in the reality. I don't know why. It's so
I don't know.
hard.
In Brazil, I can say about other places, but in my company, the target is the same, the salary is the same.
Yeah,
And as I said, my boss is a woman. The boss of my boss is a woman. So here, I see that happens, but I know there are places in outside that don't believe in that and the different pages. But in Brazil, I think it's a little more difficult to see that today, and we are improving. So I hope in one day we will achieve the step when don't matter the sex.
Yeah, I hope to. I think we can answer the last question. Would you like a job in which you travel a lot? Yeah, of course. Nowadays, my concern is my daughter, of course, because she's 9 years old. Now I think I'll not be able to do this, but in 10 years, if I had this position and I had to travel a lot, I think it's not a problem for me. I will love it. I like to work. I like to be in, I don't know, in the places and know new people. And you, Murilo?
I agree. My current job permitted happen it, but earning dollar it's better still more, yeah, in the future, because I am here studying English, speaking English for achieve it, and permitted life living more freedom, yeah, when I earning dollar, because real it's the valores, I don't know, desvalorized in the world when you compare, yeah, but it's can it will change, can change in the future, but it's very hard happen because depends a lot of factors, the politicians and the, yeah, politicians made it for me culture too, and education, a lot of things, and that's it. And the next, Marta.
I already travel with my job because we used to travel for playing in other cities. And this year I traveled to Portugal with my orchestra, and it was amazing. And I have traveled to other countries because I studied in Germany. I did like an academy for 2 months in Germany when I was teenager. It was very nice. We traveled around the Europe, and I love my job, and I think it's amazing to travel. Yes. Everyone has answered.
No,
Ah,
Pedro. I don't listen you, Pedro. No.
And now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I pressed the button, sorry. Sorry, I was told that in my current job, I don't have to travel a lot, but sometimes in a while they change where I live in. So I started in São Paulo, then they changed me to Sorocaba, then Goiânia, now I'm in Guarulhos, and in the next year I will move to Itu. But this is inside the country and is not something so nice. But like the Marta say, you can work abroad or you can work in other place and go back to home. I think this is the perfect, not totally change your life. So I would love to have a work that I will go, for example, to France and I will work there a little and I come back to my house. And then I will go to Russia and work a little there and come back to Brazil. So I think this is the perfect because you can go, you can work, you can enjoy a little there, you can learn the place, you can know the places, and then you come back and you stay in your home with your family. So I think this is the main important, have a place to come back. So when you, for example, I told about Bruno De Luca that his life is traveling, so he don't have a place to rest, a place to come back. I know that he has a house in Brazil, but it's different when you spend, for example, 1 month traveling and 1 year traveling. I think we'll miss our house, we'll miss our friend, we'll miss our space, not living in a hotel, because we always say, oh, I would love work abroad, doing restaurant from restaurant, stay in hotels. This will be amazing. But I think in 2 months, we'll say, oh, I want my home. I want to come back. I want my place, my space, my things. And this is the difference. So I want to work and travel a lot, but not live traveling. I think it's different.
Yeah, I think the same, Pedro. I think okay, I love to travel, but like you said, 1 year travel a lot, like every week. I think the end will be, I don't know, sick perhaps, because we don't have, like you said, own place. So I have this will to speak because I learn a lot, go to this kind of things, but I don't know. Like I said, because of my daughter, I think now I don't be able emotional to do this. So guys, I think that's it. I don't know if anyone had to have to say, can have, wanna say something, but
I'm sorry, I have a question for Pedro.
okay.
Have you ever lived abroad?
Never.
Yeah, I asked because I like your pronunciation. English is good.
I'm trying to get better in that.
Congratulations.
Pedro is
I would
very great.
I would like to have a better.
This is time.
Yeah.
You get there. You get there.
Thank you.
In the most
I hope
important,
so.
when you perceive and notes that you are saying the word in a strange way, look for the right way to say and start to weigh this. I used to say a lot of words totally wrong, but I'm correcting myself. And when I see that I'm saying something that I know that's wrong, I try to correct myself. And this is helping me.
Yeah, that's my problem because I am afraid to speak wrong, and sometimes I'm shy to speak. I have to speak more, I think.
Yes, exactly. Don't be afraid. Just say it, and the person will be understand or not, and you try explaining yourself. And I think it's depend of the day too. Sometimes
Yes.
I speak a lot and great, but sometimes I'm terrible with the words. And it's okay, it's not a maternal language, so I can't speak it a right way in Portuguese. I can't. I don't know all the Portuguese to speak 100%. Okay, so why I be able to do this in English now, like at 31 years? No.
And I will say the same. There are days that I speak and I say, oh, my English is very good. And there are others days that I struggle and I can't say nothing. I freeze and say, oh my God, I don't know English. And
Yes.
it's totally normal. And I'm not confident in English until now because it's not my first language, not my native language. It's different to speak Portuguese. But
Yes,
every day in classes will help you.
exactly.
Hi, Issa. Is this meeting recording for YouTube or not?
Yes,
Ah, okay.
yes.
I thought this meeting is not on YouTube.
Yeah.
But okay.
Don't be afraid, but if you wanna close your camera, it's okay for me. But I think it's I don't know, a big problem, and we speak so great, so good. So I think that's it. I put a link to the server to evaluate it and bring me ideas for the next topic. And that's it, guys. I love to be here and talk with you. It's always a pleasure. Come more, Mata. Come more, Murilo, Pedro.
Thank you, everybody. Thank
See
you,
you,
Raíssa.
people.
See
Have a
you.
good
Everyone, see
rest.
you.
Bye
See
bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.